Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 4th grade concept of comparing and ordering decimals. This is standard 4.2F in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 19 of the 2022 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So these models, store L, M, N, and P, represent the price per pound of grapes for different stores. Each model is shaded to represent a price that is greater than $1. All right, so let's take a look at our models here. So we notice that each of them start with one full block already shaded in, right? And so most of us should notice that this is either we can call it 100 out of 100, right? It's a 10 by 10. Or the simplest thing would probably be just to write it as 1. It's one whole. So if we want to look at it as a fraction, right, we can look at it as 100 over 100, or we can just do one whole. So I'll just do it both ways, just so we can reinforce that you can look at it both ways. Now, we need to find a store that's got greater than 160 but less than 190. Okay, so it needs to be between 160. So I'm going to put my store right here, and 190. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. Well, let's figure out how much each of these are going to be. And so since we're dealing with dollars and cents, we're probably going to use this decimal notation here. So we'll call this $1. That's going to be a little bit easier. All right, so let's take a look at the store L. So each of these rows are 10, so we'll call them 10 cents. So this is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now that's as far as I can get on the full row, full columns. Then I've got 8, so it's going to be 88. So 88 out of 100. Or if I want to do that in dollars and cents, I'll do the one on the left is one full dollar. And 88 out of 100, well, it takes 88 pennies to make a dollar. So 1.88, right? And so that's what we're going to be looking at. Now, does this 1.88 fall in between the 160 and 190? Yeah, it does. 188 is going to, if this were like a number line right here, all right, let's call that a number line. So my 160, 190, 188 is going to be really close, but it is in between. All right, so that's good. Store M, it's going to be $1, and that's not even a full, that's a 7, right? That's 7 cents. So that's going to be $1, 7 cents. Does that fall in between? No, that's going to be like way over here. That is nowhere near close to that $1.60 that we wanted to get. So we're not going to do store M. Let's do store N. I've got 10 cents, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, looks like 8. All right, so 0.78. So let's call that $1. That's the full on the left, 78 cents on the right. Now, does that fall in between? Yeah, it looks like that fall right around there or so. $1.78. So that looks good. I've got store L and store N. Let's check store P. Whoa, store P is almost too full. It's got 99 out of 100. So if I were to convert that into dollars and cents, it'd be $1.99. But you know what? That is not going to fall. That would be like right there. It's going to be outside of my range. I'm looking between 160 and 190, so that's a no. So it looks like the only two that are going to be there are store L and store N, so we're looking for just those two. My answer here is going to be C.